can't say I didn't warn you. Today's intro is so regrettable, and it's gonna take some time. I'm gonna need you to skip past about 30 seconds into the video, okay? Here we go. When South 4 has come, and you're in last place, and you see that you only have circle tiles. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid unless someone calls a Riichi or a con. So darling, darling. Yeah. Yeah, I wrote it out. Yeah, I wrote it out. So what? I wrote it out. So what? I wrote it out. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. It's weird, right? We're all put on this planet for a reason. Do I think my reason is to come up with 5 out of 10 song parodies that are Mahjong related and record YouTube videos? Who's to say? Who's to say? But anyway, we're back with another one. Look, we gotta stay humble, okay? A few videos ago, I was saying, oh, everyone, we're on a rocket ship to the moon. I'm literally unstoppable. We have to remember to eat our greens, eat our leafy vegetables, and stay humble. Why? Because if not, we get into some really risky situations where we're dealing the Dora in South 4 when it's in the late game. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty okay. I've tried to do that thing where like I get tilted in Mahjong, but then I actively try to untilt. And so in between last video and this video, hopefully this gives you some confidence. I took one deep breath. And as a result, I think I'm on the level again. I think I'm juiced. I think I'm going steady. I think I'm pogged with it. All right, what's this hand doing? This hand is maybe an all simples hand. We're not really sure. Oh, they pawned their seat wind. Okay, that's not that bad. Oh, they pawned their seat wind. All right, that's fine. You guys are getting copies of your seat wind. Oh, that's really interesting. I wish I could join in the festivities, but I guess I'll just be over here not pawning my seat wind. Holy moly, this hand though. Well, 2 Dora in East 1. Let's see what happens. Everyone has an open Yaku. We can get there too. We can get there too. We're 2 away from Tenpai. We can actually chi this, get rid of the 3, improve this to a 2-sided weight. That's not terrible. What's going next? 3 of circles is going next, and then the 9 of characters. I mean, this is a little spicy right now. Everyone has an open hand, and it's one of these situations where we don't know if someone's gonna be in Tenpai. Like, you know what I mean? We're not gonna be able to tell if someone gets into Tenpai. The good news about this hand, though, is that we don't have to discard the Dora. In fact, we can make use of the Dora. A very strange situation where right now we are in Tenpai, but if we get the chance to pawn a 6 or an 8 of circles, I think we take that chance. I think we take that chance for an opportunity to suck up another Dora tile while we're here. Am I right? There's 4 5 of circles left in the entire wall. I think I gotta go for it. All simples, 3 Dora. Was there a 6, 7, 8 mixed triple sequence in here somewhere? No. I mean, we could have maybe had it with this if we had kept some of our character tiles, but it would have been very, very difficult. Okay, so now what are we hoping for? I mean, I don't think anyone's gonna be discarding a 5 of circles this late into the game with such a scary situation coming out. But you never know. Player to my left still fighting for it. That's okay. That's genuinely okay. Would I pay 1,500 points for the chance at a 4 Han hand? Absolutely. And, comma, that's Mahjong, baby. This hand is not bad either. 1, 2, 3, 4. Call me a Feist song, dude. Call me a Feist song. Say it to my face. Okay, this is looking okay. Get rid of the tile close to the door early on so we don't have to discard it later. We're really hoping this 8 or this 9, excuse me, this 2 or this 8 of circles becomes something. But I don't want to put any pressure on either of you. I understand that, you know, Sometimes children, they have a little too much pressure on them, and then they don't get enough support, and they end up making YouTube videos about Mahjong Soul in their adult life. I'm not saying who I'm talking about. It's my friend David. No, it's not my friend David. It's me. I'm referring to me. All right, what is this? Okay, the 8 did become something, and now these are our 5 shapes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now there is a chance to get a Riichi Pinfu in here. There's a Pinfutunity buried in here, but we're gonna need to draw a 7 of characters, a 7 of circles, and those 2 tiles will be enough. Those 2 tiles will be enough. But unfortunately, if we complete this sequence first, then we're gonna have a little bit of a harder time. Player to my right calls Riichi. Okay, so they discarded a 5. We know that they can't have a 6-7 weight. Would they have a 7-9 weight? I also don't think so. I think I'm gonna go for this 8. I think it's our safest tile. Okay, 6 of bamboo. It shows that the 9 of bamboo and the 3 of bamboo are relatively safe. Player across from me taking a page out of that book. Unfortunately, I don't have any other safe tiles, but I'm gonna keep discarding the 8s. They end up sumoing it on a 6 of characters. Okay, fairly standard. Riichi, sumo, red 5 as the dealer though. You can't underestimate the power of a dealer Riichi. A dealer Riichi, come on. That's like, you know, that's the same power as one of those power washing videos on YouTube with a thumbnail like, I offered to do this job for free. Gone emotional. What am I looking at here? 1, 2, 3, 4. But like, there's a 5th shape in here somewhere, right? Having so many pairs is bad for us. Unofficial mentor, Dana Chiba. 2 pairs in our hand. Not sure if that was the correct first discard, but it is the discard that we went with. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I'm not sure. We still technically need a 5th shape somewhere in here. Am I really about to... the longer I keep this 6 of characters, the worse it becomes. Okay, now this hand is 1 away from Tenpai. I'm gonna be honest. I should have probably seen it, like, to some degree. Should have probably seen this coming to some degree, but now it's almost a guaranteed Riichi Pinfu, right? What are we looking at? We're looking to draw... I mean, it's not a Riichi Pinfu. We're hoping to draw a 3 of characters so that it is a Riichi Pinfu. But Riichi Pinfu Dora Dora, I mean, come on. That seems pretty good to me, right? Who knows? Maybe the gods heard my awesome Stand By Me / Mahjong parody, and they're like, you know what? This kid needs a win. Let him draw the 3 of characters one time for the one time, you know? Okay, I mean, this is also okay. If we draw another 1 of characters, I will also slam that Riichi button. Riichi, no Pinfu, but Dora and red 5. Still 3 Han. Never know with the Riichi we could hit a sick Orodora as well. 3 of characters is still my preferred draw though. I mean, the good news about this hand is that if we draw a 3 or a 6 of circle tiles, I'll still call Riichi on the single tile weight. Why? We set a Suji trap with this with the amount of 6 of characters we've discarded. So they think, oh, they don't have a 4-5 weight. It would be kind of ludicrous for them to have a 1-2 weight. So clearly the 3 of characters is going to be safe. Oopsie. Oopsie poopsie. This is Riichi Ipatsu Dora Dora. He's back. And he hit the Orodora. That's a farm to table Mongon. It feels good. It feels good to be back. I mean, that felt amazing. I'm gonna be honest. I need a cigarette after this one. In Minecraft, not really. In Minecraft. Okay, what's going on here? 1, 2, 3. We have 3 shapes in our hand. Okay, that's pretty bad. I was hoping to get like a few more shapes, but the good news here is we can accept the Dora, the 7 of circles. We probably have a pair in here somewhere. Okay, or we can just draw one of those. That's pretty good as well. I'll cut the east wind right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should have kept the east wind. I should have thrown the 1 of characters. We technically have 5 shapes in our hand. Now, some of these shapes aren't great. Like the 4 of bamboo is highly sought after, but it gets a little cannibalized by some of our other shapes. Is this all simples? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, dude, this is technically all simples. If we play our cards right and if the right tiles come, this is all simples. But if we do things incorrectly and we get into a situation where we have no safe tiles to discard, then that's like obviously bad news bears. Why am I cutting the 3? Well, we have all the tiles that we need, and I'd rather keep the 9 as a safe tile to discard later. This would be different if I didn't have all 5 shapes. You know what I mean? Like if I didn't really have a path to victory. Okay, that's pretty awesome. This gives up on the all simples dream, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, this is definitely going to be our pair. 2 pairs in our hand is not the worst thing in the world, though. So I'm trying to debate right now whether to discard, break up this 8 of bamboo pair or this 8, 9 of characters. It's hard to say. I can chi this, but then I'd have to charge. I don't know. Maybe that was correct. We could have also gone for the full flush and bamboo either. I'm telling you right now, this hand feels a little bit clunky. I wouldn't be surprised if someone else gets to a faster Riichi before us. And if they do, I don't really want to fight with this hand, dude. Three of characters is honestly too spicy. I want to get rid of it sooner rather than later. Player to my left, unfortunately, getting splattered with a blessing of garbage. Player across from me the same, discarding so many 9s across all 3 suits. I mean, okay, I'll take this. So we can get a 3, 4, 5, and then a 5, 6, 7 here, and then a 2, 3, 4 as well. I mean, I'm not sure exactly what's going on here. Holy moly, but it's happening. So here's the thing, though. We can't get rid of the Dora unless someone else shows that, unless someone else discards the Dora first. Now, all the 9s are dead, so no one has an 8, 9 weight, but someone could have a 5, 6 weight. This, also, you're looking at this, hilariously, still 1 tile away from an all simples hand. I would chi a 5 or an 8 to get there. Ah, there's the Riichi. Show me that the 1 of bamboo is safe. I think it's safe. It's absolutely safe. Okay. And you know what? All the 2 of bamboos are represented on the table. So no one can have a... Oh my god. No one could have a 2, 3 weight. Yeah, of course I'm folding here. Of course I'm big folding here. I'm huge folding here. The club can't even handle how fast I'm folding. Oh my god. Whoa, that's a very spicy situation. You're chasing 2 Riichis with a spicy tile of your own. Riichi, all simples, 2 red 5. No dealer, but the right amount of mini points. There's the Mangan. Holy moly. Holy moly. Player to my left, so far into the shadow realm. Me and the player across from us, still trying to outcompete one another for that coveted 2nd place. I mean, we could still get into 1st place. We get a sumo Mangan, or even better, a direct hit Mangan. We're right back in it. And this hand is good. This hand can absolutely fight for it. We have a pair of our seat wins, which is really, really nice. Dude, I saw the coolest thing ever. Sometimes the M League, the Mahjong Pro League videos get recommended to me, and I'll watch them. They're commentated in Japanese, so I have no idea what's going on. But you know what language is universal? Riichi Mahjong. So I can kind of understand what's going on, like from the perspective of the players, right? I'm not going to say that I understand their decision making. No, I'm still, how do you say this? Bad? Still pretty bad at Mahjong. But it's interesting to watch. And then this one player, she was in 1st place in South 4, and she had a pair of her seat wins, or she had a pair of the green dragons. Someone else discarded a green dragon early. She didn't pawn it. Why? She kept 2 copies of the green dragon as a safe fold later to end in 1st place at the end of South 4. Isn't that nuts? Isn't that the best thing you've ever heard? Okay, maybe it's not the best thing you've ever heard, but I still think it's really cool. Would we pawn here? I mean, it's like 2 steps forward and 1 step back, right? We're still missing a pair in this hand. There's our pair. Okay, now I would absolutely pawn the Southwind, throw this, and get into Tenpai for a 7 of characters. I would also chi a 7 of characters and get into Tenpai for my seat wind. That also doesn't feel that bad. 2, 3, 4 unfortunately doesn't help us that much. Anything scary? I mean, the door is the 8 of circles, so I should have been a little bit more wary with that 7 discard. Luckily, it was thrown right before we got there, though, which is pretty nice. Dude, I think I'm gonna throw these. This 2-3-4-4-4 shape is pretty strong. Can wait on a 1 even? And waiting on the... Oh, we can't wait on the 1. We'll be in Furten. Frick. Okay. Player across from me calls Riichi. Well, that's good news for us. We can kind of... That's one way to get out of this situation, right? Oh, okay. At least we know that the 9 of characters is safe for both of them. Here's the funny thing. It's not haha funny, but it's tragic funny, like Chekhov. They discard the Dora. Oh, this game might be over. Riichi, Pinfu, Dora. Are they the dealer? This game is... Okay, that's too... Oh my god, we're in 3rd. Just get me in another video. At least this was a zero-sum game. Literally a nothing game. Okay. I'm at 2,057, by the way, out of 2,800. I mean, this has the potential to be one of the longest videos of all time. If I re-queue into a South 4 game, it's gonna get pretty spicy. And yet, here we go. Leave a like and a comment. It helps out a lot. Make sure to subscribe. If you wanna share this with a friend or some internet mahjong communities, I'd also greatly appreciate that. Here, I'll type out your message for you. Hey, this guy has pretty weird intros to his videos, but honestly, he's a decent player if you're into like a defensive play style, okay? Just figured that you like this. TTYL. Smooch. Look, I don't know how you write your online messages. Maybe you end everything with a smooch. I don't know. All right, we got a couple Master 2 stars, aka my desired rank. Ooh, and we're starting things off pretty hot with a pair of the red dragons and a red 5 to boot, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 shapes. Okay, that's a little bit unlucky, not gonna lie. Still would very much like to pawn this. I'm really hoping we draw something around this red 5. I don't really want to get rid of it yet. Okay, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, really hoping to draw something around this 5. Oh my god, the sheer amount of all right, now we have to get rid of the red 5 if we pawn anything. Otherwise it slows down our hand way too much. What's the door? It's the 8 of circles. Okay, it's a little spicy. It's definitely a little spicy. 4, 5, 6 though. Are you kidding me? Holy moly. That's pretty nice. I mean, this could even be a Riichi hand. If we get the right types of draws here, this could even be a Riichi hand, dude. Do I pawn this? I think I'm gonna go for it. Because I think that the red dragon is gonna come out. And I'm happy to wait in Furten or whatever. Temporary Furten, if we get into that situation. Unfortunately for us, I'm realizing that our safety abilities are not really there. We have all good tiles, and okay, now we're really going for it. The 9 of circles would actually be a really dangerous tile to discard. Why? People are really incentivized to keep 7, 8 of circles, the 8 of circles being the Dora this round. So we gotta be a little bit wary. If someone calls Riichi, maybe we throw these red dragons. This is just a fast one-hand hand that I'm going for. There's the Dora discard. That's pretty spicy. So in my mind, this player is in Tenpai, 100%. One tile is all they need to win. Probably if someone's looking at me, they're thinking the same thing. This is a little bit spicy. Okay, luckily it passes. I knew that they didn't have a 7-8 weight. They could still have a 4-5 weight though. Maybe this is just an all simples hand as well, if they're willing to chi a 2-3-4 like that. Okay, it's interesting. If it is an all simples hand, maybe they're likely to throw the red dragons. All right, we're folding. I'm folding with the red dragons. Hopefully we get enough information with this next round of discards. Okay, we have one more round of safe discards. There's the run. Yeah, I'm not about to deal into that with a one-hand hand. I was hoping that if we could get there fast, we could compete like that. But you know what? Turns out having a pair of the red dragons, although not the most safe hand, is still a pretty safe hand. Player to my left definitely pushing in Tenpai, by the way. I mean, it's a very aggressive play, but it could have worked out for them, honestly. Okay, this hand is really, really bad. We have a lot of 6-9s, and I don't want to hear any laughter from the peanut gallery, okay? 6-9 is you want to get rid of the 9s as fast as possible. The same philosophy goes with 1-4s. You want to get rid of the 1s as fast as possible. in a vacuum, right? It's not like, but if you had like a lot of other tiles around there, obviously your play would be impacted, or your decision making would be impacted. But if you have, like, for example, like no other character tiles but that 6 and that 9, or like the other character tile that you have is really far away, call me Carol King, then you're gonna want to get rid of the 9. Okay, what is this hand? We could go for the half flush in the bamboo suit. If we keep drawing bamboo tiles, maybe it'll happen. What's the door here? It's the 4 of circles. Oh my god. Okay. We don't really have shapes in this hand. 1, 2, 3. We have 3 shapes. Player across from us calls Riichi. Okay. I mean, they're cosplaying Akagi very well. This is a moment in the anime where someone would yell Akagi, and it would be pretty hype. I mean, I love Akagi as the anime. If you haven't checked it out, I highly recommend it. It's available on Crunchyroll. There's 20 episodes. You'll rip through them. If you enjoy Riichi Mahjong and you enjoy high stakes gambling, oh no, please don't be a big hand. It's a big hand. Okay. At least we didn't deal the 6 of circles, am I right? Riichi, Sumo, Pinfu, Dora, red 5. No Orador, but still, that's 5 on. We're the dealer. We're going to have to pay 4,000 points. Hey, man, I was just sitting over here. I wasn't trying to do anything, okay? I still have to pay 4,000 points because I'm sitting here? Okay, a pair of our... Ooh! Spicy hand. Really spicy hand. Not sure what we do with it, but we're just going to want to play as efficiently as possible and win this thing. Someone will probably throw a Northwind, unless they're sitting on a pair of them as well. I should be cutting the 1 here instead of keeping this 1-4 shape. It's a little awkward. It's a little adorkable. Okay. 1, 2, 3. We have 3 shapes in our hand. It's not looking great, but we can quickly improve these shapes. And again, if a Northwind comes out, holy moly, I will be so happy. I will happily Chi this. And you never know, we could draw another 7 or something. People could be sensing that I'm doing something suspicious with the 7, 8, 9. Hopefully I get to Chi a 1, 2, 3 as well, and maybe make people think that I have a full half outside hand or something. I mean, we could also just get the half outside hand, right? We could legitimately do it. Okay. Let's see if you're brave enough to fight against Triple Dora Seat Wind Pawn. Let's see if you're brave enough to fight against that. If I were them, I'd be bailing immediately, dude. Unfortunately for us, a lot of 8 of circles have been thrown. 2 of them have been thrown. Maybe if we get to win off of the 8 of circles, we'll feel pretty good about that. Oh, that hurts. Definitely hurts drawing 2 9 of characters in a row. Okay. Why do I feel like I'm not gonna win this hand, dude? Our draws are just so awkward and clunky. 6 7 instead of 7 9. Absolutely. What's the god draw? Dude, a 4 of characters would be sick here. Then we could wait on a 2 5 for our pair at the very end. Okay, that's also a thing. This is such an awkward hand, dude. Maybe I'm supposed to cut the 6 there? I'm not sure. I still think there's a world where I pawn this 7 of circles if it comes out. Okay. Unfortunately for us, we're going to have to get rid of the 5 of characters later, but this has become a really solid winning shape. 4 of characters is safe. 4 of characters is safe. No. I don't want to talk about that. I actually don't want to talk about that. That's honestly heartbreaking. That was a heartbreaking one to lose. Thank God we didn't call Khan and give them another Dora chance as well. Okay, what are we gonna do with this hand? We're gonna play normally. That would be like a pretty bad cheerleading motto, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I have all 5 shapes. What are we gonna do? Play normally. You wanna, it's more of a rah, we're gonna get him type of deal, right? Look, I don't know. I wasn't in a lot of sporting events when I was younger. Closest thing was track and field. And let me tell you, no one's cheering for that. Solemn running in silence with only the sounds of heavy breathing in the background. Yeah, no one's gonna want to cheer for that. It's the dead of winter. You're still running outside for some reason. Well, what are you doing? Get inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, those are our shapes. A little bit awkward here with the sheer amount of pairs that we have. If we draw another pair, I'll go for the 7 pairs hand, but not until then. Let's see what happens here. 9. I mean, if we go for 7 pairs, we would want to keep that 9, for example. This hand is tough too, because it's like our tiles are good, you know? Like if we have to fold, we're gonna have to fold with some pretty juicy tiles for the other players. Okay, that's interesting, I guess. Is this ever an all simples hand? He said, incredulous. I mean, but now if we decide to fold, like what are we gonna do? The player to my left is in Tenpai. I don't know that for sure, but they're willing to cut the Dora and a 6 of bamboo right before that. Player to my right calls Riichi. Ah, okay. 7 of bamboo is probably our safest tile. I think the 7's really safe. We have 3 turns of safety. I don't want to deal into that. Dude, this is a terrifying situation. Oh. Northwind passes. Very lucky that that's the case. 3 passes and a 9 has passed before. 1 of bamboo is extremely safe, but I'm pretty sure this 6 is gonna be safe. This 9 was discarded after this player. Yeah, okay, it's definitely safe right now. 2 of circles is safe for the player on our left. I think I'm gonna throw 3 6 of bamboos are all 4 6 of bamboos are out on the table. I'm gonna throw the 7s. You would have to have an 8-9 weight in order to make anything happen. A lot of information on the board with that 2 of bamboo discard. Okay, I'll happily take it. Happily take it. We know that the door is safe for 1 player, but not necessarily the other. Wow, a spicy 7 of circles discards gets them into trouble, and this is bad for us. This is a decent sized hand. Okay, and now, I mean, we're in 4th place. We can still fight for 2nd and 3rd, but it's gonna be an uphill battle for us. Oh, good. Nothing doing in this hand. Oh, that's so perfect. That's just what I wanted. A big old pile of nothing. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 shapes in our hand. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5. That's pretty good for us as well. I'll cut the 6. Wait on a speculative chance to maybe draw into another green dragon or red dragon. The good news about this is that we can finish this shape with a 3 of circles as well, right? Not turning up my nose at that. Let's see what happens. The Dora, oh baby, if we finish this hand, it's really strong. This is 2 Han in and of itself right now. There's another red dragon. Love to see it. What's our weakest shape? It's actually this 8-9 right now. So if we get the chance to pawn a red dragon, we'll want to cut this 8-9. Not sure what this is, right? We're not sure what this is. Someone's thinking about this. Okay, it's an all simples hand. That's what's most likely happening here. Ooh, there's the death sentence right there. So the thing about this hand is that it's a 7 pairs hand. Oh my God. What are you doing? Please stop. Oh my. No way they need another. Oh my God. 5 of circles, right? I can't discard this just yet. This is a 7 pairs hand. A 5 of circles comes out. Okay, really spicy set of character tiles. Fortunately, we can't discard any of them because they're too close to the Dora, and the player to my left is, again, probably in Tenpai. It would be very, very shocking if they weren't in Tenpai. Like a Raichu using Thunderbolt. 9 is looking fairly safe. You know, this has to be an all simples hand. I don't see what else it could be. I think it's impossible for them to get a mixed triple sequence or something. Yeah, so has to be all simples. Could she that? I wish I could just yoink that instead and just keep it in my hand a little, you know, for the 7 pairs Tenpai. And then we'd be waiting on the Dora that no one's gonna throw out. Oh, baby. Okay, I mean, this is it's a spicy round for sure. If we need to, we can actually discard this 6. That's, you know what? I hadn't considered that. Okay, I'll cut the 6 right now. We can't cut the 5. This is worth 2 Han by itself. I'm not gonna pawn that. You're not gonna catch me outside pawning the red dragon, restricting my hand later into the game, getting me further and further from Tenpai. Nope. I would love to draw any of these tiles right now and get into Tenpai for a sneaky 7 pairs hand that most definitely has 2 Dora and a red 5. That's 5 Han, and 7 pairs is like a Zuzzy mini point value, and that I'm pretty sure it'd be huge. So it'd be a really good hand if we can win it. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem that likely. Again, player to my left lord. Looking like they're in Tenpai for an all simples hand. There's nothing we can really do about that, except try to maneuver around them. 2 of circles discard. Pretty spicy, not gonna lie. Pretty spicy. There's the Riichi. Jesus. What is happening? So the 2 of circles should be safe, right?
No.
Wow, they deal. This is Riichi Ipatsu as well. 7, 8, 9 mixed triple sequence, pure double sequence as well. You just got sent to the shadow realm. They didn't know Dora. Whoa, fully outside in. Oh. Okay. We're still fighting for second now. We're fighting for second now. That was a monstrous hand we just witnessed. We just witnessed a murder. Holy mackerel. Dora's the south wind. I don't really want to let go of that. Lord, tell me how to let go of this. Okay, another 7 pairs hand coming right up, I guess. 4 pairs in our hand. Not sure what that's all about. Let's see what happens. This could just be an all triplets hand as well, or a regular hand. The forbidden technique, regular hand? I mean, I want to get rid of this south wind so bad. Oh, no. Okay, it passes. It passes. I could have kept that to be a little bit greedy. I mean, I could have kept it to be a little greedy, dude. But now 1 tile gets us into Tenpai. And we can pawn so many things. Now we're in Tenpai for the 9 of characters or the 5 of bamboo. 5 of bamboo, probably not going to come out, all things considered. I'm your host, Terry Gross. 9 of characters, very likely to come out. Very, very likely to come out. Would I love the chance to con a red dragon as well? Absolutely. If I get the chance, I think I'm slamming that con button. I have the chance to get a big hand as the dealer if that's the case. Okay, we can just pivot along this weight right here and discard the 2 instead of the much spicier 5 of characters. The forbidden little pivot technique. Dude, I'm gonna say it right now. Referring to things as the forbidden technique is so fun. It's like you can just be hanging out with yourself even, and just like forbidden technique, eating a cookie, and you're like, yeah, that's awesome. That just made my day like 30 times better. There's another Dora, and because no one has pawned it, I'm like, no, there's a really low chance that someone has a big value hand. It also looks like the player across from me is going for a flush in the character suit. Wow, we would have had another Dora eventually, but that's okay. Because like the opportunity cost would have been not being in Tenpai for a really long time. So they might have another pair of the have a pair of the 9 of characters, but I'll take this cheeky little 1 Han Ron. Gets us closer to second place. Throw me right back in the South 2 round. We need, how many Han do we need? We need like 3-ish Han as the dealer to fight to get into second place. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a decent hand. What's the door is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have all 5 shapes. This is even a 2, 3, 4 mixed triple sequence. Or the most regular hand of all time? Masaka. It can't be. Forbidden technique, regular hand? Is there a world where we ever throw these and go for all simples? I don't think so, right? 2, 3, 4 mixed triple sequence is looking extremely likely. We do have to get rid of this Northwind though. And if I'm just going for a cheapo peepo hand, I mean, we could always draw another one and get rid of the 1 of circles though, right? And then use it as our pair for that 2, 3, 4 mixed triple sequence. I think because there's a path forward with this hand and keeping this, I'm gonna keep it just a little bit longer, but now it's getting spicy. We've given other people so much time to draw the tiles that they need, including another Northwind. There's a 2 of characters that I would love to see in my own hand. Did I just say mine own hand, by the way? Like I'm in like old medieval times? I don't really need this. I don't know if the Mahjong tile efficiency trainer would be happy about that one. Maybe we could have kept it for, I don't know, Omega value or something. Okay. I mean, this is also, if we get the 3 of bamboo, this is Riichi, Pinfu, Sanshoku chance. There's a chance at greatness here. There's genuinely a chance at greatness. I would happily cheat a 3 of bamboo as well. The Northwind is so spicy, and there's our getaway. There's our getaway chance. Player to our left discards the Northwind. I'm joining you on this one-way ticket to low value. There it is. There it is, everyone. Let's see it. Complete the set. You won't. There's the Riichi. Okay. Tested the waters with that Northwind discard first. Unfortunately for us, we drew a 7 of circles. This is not good. If we want to play aggressively, we're going to have to cut it, but I don't want to. Wow. Don't be a big enough hand to destroy them, please. Riichi, Ipatsu, Pinfu, 3 Han, 3,900. Good. Oh, okay. They're barely alive at 300. Jeez Louise. Because I want a chance at getting first place. I want a chance at getting first place. Player to my right is so deep in the Shadow Realm that they might disconnect. You're watching it right now. They're not gonna disconnect. We have a real gamer. Let's go, dude. Okay, this hand is a little bit rough. This might be an all simples hand. It might be an all simples hand that we don't use to kill the player to our right. I'm not happy with third. I want a chance to go big. Probably shouldn't have pawned there. I'm gonna be honest with you. Probably shouldn't have pawned. But we're going big mode right now. We're going big mode. Player to my right going for a half flush. They absolutely, I mean, they need to right now, right? They got to play a little bit weird with it to get back into this. I'm aiming for the player to my left. I'm not gonna call Ron unless it's the player across from me or the player to my left. 1 tile away from Tenpai. Hoping to chi into I can't pawn that. Actually, it doesn't help us. Hoping to chi into a 4 of characters. That would be awesome. Then we have a 2-sided weight. Player to my right pawns the Dora. Oh! No way they're in Tenpai yet, right? No way they're in Tenpai. I should not have done that. I should not be doing this. Oh my god. Okay, the green dragon, at least one of them has been discarded. It's a little spicy. They're going for a flush in the circle suit. We don't know if it's a full flush or a half flush. I want to be able to get rid of this 3. Just kidding. We can still get into Tenpai. Okay, player across from me runs with a very small hand. That's fine. Southwind, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. The forbidden technique, the concealed doubleton. What is this hand, dude? I need a big hand to win from the player to my left. That 5 is not going to be a part of it. Whether we do a half or a full outside hand or a 7 pairs hand or some anything else. 5 is not going to be a part of it. The easiest way, I think, for us to get into second is maybe 7 pairs, as ridiculous as that sounds. 7 pairs Riichi as well, specifically. All triplets, maybe. Okay, I'm going to throw the red dragon right now. I mean, suddenly this hand is careening towards 7 pairs. We already have 4 pairs. Statistically, we're least likely to draw another 9 of bamboo. Holy moly, it's coming together. We're 1 tile away from Tenpai as well. Okay, 8's probably gonna go. Please. Oh my god. I mean, if we draw a copy of the door, we can't let it go, right? Because there's a chance for 7 pairs, 2 copies of the door as well. 8 of Probably should have tossed the 8 there. It's the same mathematical probability as the green dragon, but you know other people are going to be looking to discard that green dragon later. 6 is not what we're looking for. 6 is too spicy. People aren't going to discard that later in the game. Please, any of these tiles would be awesome right now. 6 of circles is also not what we're looking for. Player to my right has to do some like horrendously desperate stuff to get into first or second, or they're maybe just hoping that someone else gets so far, like gets ronned so far into the shadow realm that they can't see anymore. Okay, the 8 has been discarded. I repeat, the 8 has been discarded. So has the 1. So neither of those are looking super likely. You never know though. Let's wait on a 9 of circles. We have the highest chance to draw it ourselves, and inadvertent Suji trap with the 6 of circles. I wish I had seen the inadvertent Suji trap before I had called Riichi. I wish I told you that that was actually a part of the decision, but I realized it after I called Riichi. 7 pairs, 2 Han, Riichi, Sumo, 2 Oradora, because we have 7 pairs. That's 7 Han. Maybe if we get the god draws, if we get the Sumo, or if we run off the player to our left, we can do it. If the player to the right discards it, no, we don't run off of them because there's no point. Oh man, do I win off of this? 7 pairs is 2 Han. Riichi is 3 Han. I need like 2 Oradora to do this. I can't do this. I can't run here. It's not enough. It's actually not enough. So now I need to draw the 9 of circles myself. Okay. I promise you that's actually the correct play. It looks weird, but that's actually correct. Even if I hit 2 Oradora, right? 7 pairs. 7 pairs, Riichi. That's 3 Han. Plus I get my Riichi stick back. That's maybe like 5,000, 6,000-ish points. 6,000 points doesn't get us there, right? Because it doesn't impact the value of left lord's hand at all. Okay. But 7 pairs Riichi Sumo, right? The fully concealed hand, adding another Han in there. That's pretty nice. And because it is a Sumo, we drain points from everyone else, thus making left lord's point total lower in the process. This might be the smartest round of Mahjong I've ever played. It might not pan out for us, but God, I want to draw that 9 of circles. Sometimes it's actually right not to call Ron. Okay. So again, we're in Furiton, which means that we can still win if we draw our winning tile. We just can't, and Riichi Furiton is forever, by the way. We just can't win if someone else discards that 9 of circles. And we could still inadvertently deal into the player to our right's hand. Not sure what they're going for, but especially because they opened their hand. Man, I wish the Crosslord didn't discard that 9. At least we have a chance of killing the player to our left if they were the one to discard it first, right? We need to hit 2 Oradora, but it's not impossible. 3, 2, 1, 0. I have one last draw, and it would get under the river. Oh, that hurts. Oh, and because of the exhaustive draw, we're going to end up killing the player to our right. Oh, man. But that was still pretty fun. That was still pretty spicy. All right, we got 2 games worth of logs. I lost points in that game, but I gained IQ, and that's priceless. That's priceless. For everything else, there's MasterCard or whatever. Okay, here we go. First game of logs. Someone got obliterated so fast here. What happened, dude? What happened? I dealt in this round. Really? Everyone has an open hand. I pawned the Dora. Yeah, I'm going for this. Someone's on a 2-5 weight? Really? No, they're not even on a 2-5 weight. They're on a closed weight for just the 5. Wow, a closed weight for just the 5. Pretty spicy. With that 4 discard, it is a possibility. It is a possibility. There's so many tiles that we can win off of too, right? Like the 5 of circles, the 8 of circles. It's possible. All simple. I mean, all simple is triple Dora. That's the hand I do like. Okay. I get a huge Ron Weasley here. Someone deals into me. Show me the perspective. I'm in Riichi. Wow. Tell me they deal the 3. And I win off of this? Oh, that's pretty spicy. The Suji trap, dude. I remember mentioning it too. Laying out the Suji trap. You'll love to see it. And I've discarded a 1-2 as well. This is honestly the spiciest Suji trap I've ever laid. The player to my left continuing to deal in. So they're in 4th right now. They don't have to fight super duper hard. So the best tile that they can discard to get into Tenpai is this 7. Oh, they chase 2 Riichis with it. Nah, dude. Just let one of these other players kill the other player and then fight with whoever died for 2nd place or whatever. Just discard the Dora. I know it hurts. Just discard the Dora. What are you going to discard here instead? The 7 of characters? Oh, good one. And you called Riichi. Nice. Nice, dude. I mean, if this tile passes, you've got it made, but unfortunately, you just dealt into a monster hand. Dealt into a Mongon. What's going on there? And then you dealt in again. You called Riichi early? No, you chased the Riichi, and then you had to discard the Dora. That's bad luck. This is a pretty gnarly hand. This is 3. Oh my god, 3 concealed triplets. Also, whoa, this hand is ridiculous. This hand is actually ridiculous. I understand wanting to push here. This is a million Han. All simples. 3 red 5. That's already 4 Han. 3 concealed triplets is another 2 Han. Yeah, that's pretty spicy. And then Riichi, that's 7 Han. That's at least a Hanemon. And if you called Riichi, you got a good chance at an Orador. It could have been a Baimon. Or even larger. Had a good chance to con around here. I mean, what would I have discarded? I mean, if I didn't call Riichi there, right? And I could discard anything. Probably this 3 is the safest. It's Suji to the 6. Oh, I mean, it's also your winning tile. So that's why it's highlighted. They're waiting on a 2, 5, or 8. You can't discard the Dora. Like, I don't know. Chasing their Riichi is also so spicy. It's so spicy. I understand you're in 4th. I mean, you know what? Honestly, respectable, right? It's like, oh, sorry. I went back into the wrong log. It's like, I'm either going to lose this game really fast and get into another game, or I'm going to like go down swinging. All right. Some stuff happened this game too. Some Ron Weasleys here and there. Player to the left calls Riichi. 9 is not necessarily safe. They could be on the 6-9 wait. What's safe here? 2 of circles has been discarded since they called Riichi, right? No, it was right before they called Riichi. There's the Riichi. Westwind discard. Red Dragon. Eastwind. 1. Yeah, the 9 is actually one of your safest tiles. No, dude, actually, that's so untrue. That's so untrue. Just fold with the 4. Just fold with the 4. This is a 0 Han hand. This is an all simples hand. It's 1,000 points. You want 1,000 points so badly?
No.
Good. You just lost 5,000 points instead. It's not worth fighting for. I deal into this hand. I pawned the Dora. I throw the red 5. It's safe to the player in Riichi.
No.
And I thank God he didn't con. Thank God I didn't con, dude. It's a pretty small hand. I mean, wait, was that? If I dealt the 2, I would have been safe here. And then the 2 would have also been safe for this. No, but the 5 gives me so many options. The 2 is technically safer. And how many 1s are gone? 2 1s are gone? 1 of characters, I mean. Dude, oh my god, I could have just thrown the Dora. What am I doing? But the 5 seems so safe, and I wanted to keep a con. I mean, no, I'm not gonna con while someone else is in Riichi, even if I'm in Tenpai. I should have just thrown the Dora. What am I doing? Okay. This player deals in. 2 players in Tenpai. You have no safe tiles left. Oh my god. The 7 is your safest tile? Is that what you dealt? The 7 is your safest tile. You dealt in. There's nothing you can do about that. That's honestly your safest tile. There's nothing you can do about that. Okay, now we're in the south 1. Someone deals into a monster bazinga level hand. They deal the 9 of circles here. Not safe. Even though the 6 has just been called, yeah, very not safe here. What is safe? The 5 of circles. Just throw the 5. Throw the 5. Dude, this hand is not worth going for. You're not even in last, and look at this.
No.
Oh my god. How is that? You like that for your hand that wasn't even in Tenpai? Am I being mean? Someone deals into a pretty small hand here. They deal a 5 of bamboo. That's fair. It's still early on. Nothing super scary has happened. A lot of Dora have been dropped. Okay, south 2. So this is a larger hand that someone deals into. 1 seems relatively safe here. Dude, you're not even in Tenpai. If you're not in Tenpai, stop. Stop, drop, and roll. Throw this. Throw this instead. Don't throw the 1. Oh, it makes me so mad. I mean, I get it. You're in last place. You have to kind of go like sicko mode or whatever, but show of hands. Where are the 9 of circles? Player across had 2 of them. The remaining 2 were in the player to my left's hands. I don't know why they were keeping them, but it means that we couldn't draw them. I mean, it was a guaranteed safe tile after that first 9 came out. Again, I'm in for 10. Player to my right had amassed 3 door by the end of the game. That's pretty nuts. That's kind of ridiculous. Holy moly, they almost came back. Jesus. Well, that's pretty scary. But again, we had a pretty early Riichi, and I don't know if they ever really backed down, but again, we were calling Riichi for a chance at greatness, right? All right, 2 games for the price of 1. Finished 3rd in both of them. Just another day crushing it in Riichi Mahjong, am I right? Okay. That's gonna do it for today. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment. It helps out a lot. Subscribe if you want to see more new videos every day. Stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 4 p.m. PST. If you want to catch a stream, the Mahjong ones on Monday are pretty fun. They're a pretty fun time. I'm pogging out of my gourd. I'm yelling at other people. Yusong large sample size Liu. Of course, you can also join us in the Discord, incredible community filled with nice people. I hope to say hi to you there. Okay. Until next time, please be patient with yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? All right, I'll talk to you soon. Peace.